Hello everybody, this is Kikasaurus and welcome back to a new tutorial on the ARK Steampunk mods. Today I'm going to show you around my workplace that you can see here, and I'm going to teach you how to make a nearly self-sufficient circle on the Steampunk mod. So, how does it work? First of all, you have to gather wood. If you gather wood, you can use forges. These are just normal forges. If you put wood in here and some spark powder, doesn't matter. With the wood you want to make charcoal. Okay. So with the charcoal, the charcoal is one of the most important things that you will use later on. So the wood makes charcoal. Alright. Afterwards, you have these guys, the metal blast forges. Here you want to make smelted copper ore, and for this you need coal, and this is wood again. So if you have wood, I can take wood, and then it makes automatically coal. So the coal, so that's everything you need to make with the wood. Afterwards you need metal and crystal to make other things like glass panels and metal ingots. The thing is that the metal, basically the idea behind the circle is that you want to be able to use these guys, so the steam drill engines. Let's see, here there is one that is unpowered. If you look at the inventory, it has crystal, it has metal, and it has a lot of stone. If you put do I have spark powder? Nope. Okay. If you put spark powder in it, it's going to work, and it's going to make crystal. Oh yeah, here, gunpowder. I'll just show you a second. Alright, there we go. And it starts drilling. As you can see, it's going faster and faster. It makes a lot of noise, a lot of steam, and it digs up. This one digs up metal and stone as well. I don't know if there is already metal that came. Yeah, so here it digs some stone, some metal. As you can see, I'm going to turn it up because it makes a lot of noise. But basically, here you get your stone and your crystal and your metal. Alright, so that's the big engine of everything. Your metal goes in here, as we can see. Your metal goes in here, as well as your some of your wood, and it makes metal ingots in big quantities. One metal and one coal, so one metal and two logs basically make 2 metal ingots. So you get a lot of metal ingots out of this. It's way more efficient than anything else. And with the metal ingots plus coal plus stone that you digged up, you can make smelted copper ore. Alright. Next to wood, there is a second thing that you need, and it is obsidian. You need to go and get that because you can't get it from here. So the obsidian goes also in the metal blast forge, and it's going to be used to make rough diamonds. If we make one rough diamond now, we have 34, let's see, 35. So one rough diamond, it costs a lot. It costs 20 wood, 10 obsidian, and 18 stone. Alright, so you want to make as many as possible, and you want to make as much smelted copper ore as possible. And this is everything that you get from actually just wood, because the drills dig up the rest. Alright, afterwards you now have smelted copper ore that you produce here, and you're going to go to these guys with your smelted copper ore. And what you want to do is you want to make copper plates, because this is one of the things that are the most used, that are used the most, let's say. Alright, so if we take one like this, we make one copper plate with one glass panel and 2 smelted copper ores that we get from the from the blast forge. And here we have one more copper plate. The glass panels are also made here, as well as in the other forges. For 5 crystal you can make 1 glass panel. So it's very expensive, but you get everything that you need out of the drills basically. So then with the these are kind of finished materials. So glass panels and copper plates are finished materials that you can use to, for building. But this is not everything, because if we go upstairs, no, first I need to show you this. I told you that these guys are powered by gunpowder. So this is also something, there are 2 things left that we need to discuss. It's how to make the gunpowder and how to make the drill bits. Here you can see that it costs metal ingots, crystal and cementing paste. And it depends a little bit on the drill bit. So this one costs crystal and digs up metal. And the one who that costs metal digs up crystal basically. Right, so this is a metal drill bit. So for the gunpowder, how you make it is, well, you get stone out of here, and you have to crush that stone to to flint, and you might do it in here in the industrial grinders. It takes 2 stone for 1 flint, I think. So if we check, I just it's here, I think. Okay, if we make with the 2 stone and it makes 1 flint. Okay, so this is very bad. I have 5 of them. It was just a power level up. Basically, you want to use these guys, and I'm going to get a little bit of gasoline. If I put gasoline in here, now it works. I can make flint. From 1 stone I get, it's here, 90 plus 105. So from 1 stone we make 15 flint, which is 30 times more than in this one. So basically the stone that you get from the drills, you get it up here in the industrial copper grinders, and you grind it to flint. Alright, a part of it. Afterwards, when we go down, you go to chemistry benches. Here we have the CKF mod. And you can make gunpowder out of spark powder and charcoal, of course, as you might know. And spark powder out of flint and stone. So here, this is your chemistry bench, or more mortar and pestle if you're less rich, let's say. So you make your spark powder with the flint you get upstairs and the stone you get from the machines. You make your gunpowder with the spark powder you make in here, plus. And here, this is where the charcoal comes in place. You get the charcoal, you want to put it very close and just drag it on in here. And with that you make your gunpowder. Your gunpowder goes back to these machines. And then there is one last thing, and that is the drill bits. So the drill bits are made in the upper part of the workshop. It's made in the Steam workstation. If we access the inventory, we can see drill bits. Let's see where it is. Drilling, of course. And here you can make the steam drill engine, the diamond tip drill bit, and the rock tip drill bit. Alright, so basically this one costs rough diamonds. So the diamond one, rough diamonds, metal and cementing paste, and the other one costs crystal, metal and cementing paste. So here you make your things, but you get everything out of here from your drills and from here the rough diamonds from your obsidian, except the cementing paste. So the cementing paste is also something you have to provide yourself to close off, to close off the circle. But with this you will always have enough metal ingots, metal and stone. and of course everything that is made with these materials. And that is why here we use the Castle Keeps and Fortresses mod, because all these materials, all these walls cost metal and stone, and they are quite expensive, so you can combine it with the Steampunk mod to basically just farm everything you need out of the ground in one nearly closed circle. So that was everything. I'm not going to go over tanning, but here, if you go over tanning, you need hide as well as coal, and then you can make leather that is used for the other materials. Yeah, so basically you can make a nearly self-sufficient circle by only mining these three things: obsidian, wood, and cementing paste. That's all you need, and then you will have metal for days and well, everything else. So metal, gunpowder, and everything that is in the circle, you will have it as much as you want. And that is basically it for this well, workshop tutorial on how to make a nearly self-sufficient circle using the Steampunk mod. I hope it was useful, and I hope I explained everything well enough. If you do have questions, I am always ready to answer them. And if you haven't already, you can always subscribe. So thank you very much, and have a nice day.